So I'm at a trail junction here, but there's no sign indicating where to go. That's where I just came from. It's a little bit of uphill. It's good. Get the heart rate up a little bit. I'm gonna stick to my instincts and go this way. Now this way is back to the main line. So one of the reasons I don't bother carrying a compass, because I usually have a pretty good sense of direction. So and of course, if we get to the main line, I'll show you where the main line is. So you know, hey, that's right. Getting a little downhill now. Gotta be careful with my hip because of my arthritis. I don't want to aggravate it because I'll be limping back to the car. And so far, I'm going slow for a purpose. Baby steps, you know, one step at a time. It's not a race. I got plenty of water. I can boil water. I can make a fire. I have shelter, but I need a fire all night long, and I didn't bring a saw. So I might be altering my kit. I think maybe kind of some fun videos going over hiking gear. Hell, I even skipped lunch, and I have no food on me. I have no snacks either. Would have been a bad idea to bring some peanuts or something. Or some cashews or something like that I could have munched on, but I did eat breakfast, so I should be okay. I have like no worries because I have self-service out here. It's one of those just outside of town parks. You know, location, 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 and knowing where you're going. Although I didn't leave a plan with anybody. There's maybe something I go over, or I could just do it now. If you're gonna be outside of cell range, leave a plan with somebody. It seems simple enough. If you're within cell range, I suppose you could let them know just in case something happens. Excuse me, but I'd have to be unconscious. But then I already run into other people, so you know, I know there are people out here walking. So it was about noon when I started. I do a listen check. It's either a waterfall, sounds like a waterfall. Excuse me. I think I have a touch of a cold. Not too bad, it's just enough to annoy. I mean, I'm wearing 3 shirts and a fleece, so, and a hat, so it's not like I'm not, you know, bundled. It's a nice big tree. Yeah, see, over here comes 3 people, as I was just saying. So the only advantage to popular trails, I'm gonna kill the camera so I don't film them. Alright, I guess that was called, hopefully that will show, I can't see the view screen, Greta's Trail or something. Hey look, firewood. Alright, we're going this way still. I'm still going with my gut. As I almost fall over because of uneven ground. Alright. It's my kind of trail. Not too rocky, nice and flat. I mean, there's some uphill and downhill, but it's not like those hikes where you're going constant uphill for 4 miles without really any breaks. those trails are pretty brutal. So I like trails like this. Nice, easy walking. Alright, so I'm back on the road. You can probably hear the cars. Excuse me. So the main road is right over there. It's the main freeway. I know exactly where I am. There's a little offshoot road that goes up here. In fact, if you're going to Sawyer Lake, you would drive up here and then you would drive that way and you get to Sawyer Lake. So, interesting that it pumped me out here. It's good to know. So, alright. And you can probably see we got cars parked out here. There's a van over here. So, let's see if the main line is just over here. I knew I was right though, because then the car is just that way. I just walk down the road and I'll land at the car, or if it connects to the main line, I'll hop on that and just walk that way. But I knew I was right, so sweet. Made it over the bridge. Pretty tall bridge too, like almost 5 feet tall. I was hoping to look over the edge, but no siree. Very cool. It's a nice little view. And we're back on the main line, just like I called it. It's just noisy because of all the traffic, so I won't be on here long. I think if I hadn't gotten to the bridge, I think it would have dumped me out right here. So, because we're on the main line, like I said. So, can you see that? Yeah. And then we're going back this way. So, I haven't seen the parking lot sign yet, but it should be just up here. Whew. I'm actually kind of sweating a little bit. It's good stuff. The sign says main line this way, but that's what we should be on, unless there's a second main line, or this is a Green to Cedar River trail. So I think we're gonna go this way and see what the main line is, because I'm working my way back to the car. All right, as you can see, we've officially gone full circle. It's just that I went this way when I started, but then I came back but I'm coming back this way. I mean, I guess I could have gone down and then took this trail, but no need, because the car is just that way. You could probably hear the traffic. I go up that little hill and the car's right there. Good times. Okay, so I wanted to cut in here, and I've been promising a gear dump, so let's go ahead and do it right now. All right, I'm just shooting this on my bed at home. So, camera I'm currently filming with is the Canon. There's a link in the description that goes over all my camera equipment. I had the Nikon with me, the Ultrapod with me, and I had the headlamp, the head-mounted camera. But to be honest, I didn't like the footage, so I just deleted it all. It just didn't look very good. So, and it was all wasn't in focus. Well, it was off the side of my head, so I just scratched it. I didn't like how it came out. And then, of course, I already talked about I had my carabiner. There is a video. There's a link in the first 2 videos going over this. Basically, fire signaling a knife, tinder, ferro rod, a light source, and just a few goodies. So that was on my belt. The bag was the Hidden Woodsman haversack. Love this thing. I've had it a long time. And in here I had this is one of those space blanket, but it's like a backpack. I just threw it in there because I had room. And actually I had a poncho as well in case it rained. And this was supposed to be my shelter system. And then I realized while I was walking, I would have been in a world of hurt. And I'm going to go over that in another video. Why I say that. And in here I just threw a whole bunch of cordage into. I just basically threw a bunch of cordage I had. And then on the inside I had the case for the camera. So I don't get scratched up. Nalgene of clean drinking water from home, so I don't want the filter. More Bushcraft Black. So, and I had a sail needle taped to the back. This is just a piece of tape, cargo tape. And then I had, well, then I had my regular EDC, but I had the GSI mug here, pot, which had my fire kit. And then I had, actually won this from Barnyard Outdoors, but it's the SAK Huntsman, I think it is. I gave one of these away to a viewer. I paid it forward. Batteries for the Nikon, just spare batteries and a spare SD card, and then I had an extra ferro rod. This one actually had a case that screwed over the top, but I couldn't get the lid on, so I just threw it. And then an extra striker. So I didn't really have a whole lot of stuff. Not really. Most of it was camera equipment. And a shelter that wouldn't have worked out, but I will do another video down the road on why. And kind of explore that idea, which will be after the new year. So, alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here because the car is right there. So I do appreciate you watching as always. I never did find a good place to do a bag dump, so I'll have to figure something out. So that video will be coming. Probably just gonna head to the grocery store, get dinner, and then head home. And then I might go out tomorrow and just go to the park, shoot the video, dump the bag. There's not a ton in there, but you know, some of you might be curious what I'm carrying. So yeah. So anyway, this concludes our hike. I do appreciate you watching again. And any links I can find that go along with this outing, I'll put below, or the end card. And don't forget to check out Cast Iron Wednesday, which will be up well on Wednesdays, and then Monday's shout out. So have a good one. Thanks again. Catch you next one.